Maximum possible damage. This is the becomes the prime aim at the end of the relationship, with the intimate partner primary source between the narcissist and the empath. Their goal is to have to completely break you, to completely devastate you, and if they don't achieve that, they'll return. But if they don't achieve that, it gives them like an existential crisis, and this is the distortion of the this level of distortion of the narcissistic disorder. They're so entrenched in the win-lose disposition that if you're not losing, they're not winning, and if you're not losing completely, they're not winning. They want you to push you to the brink of really ending yourself ultimately. That is the goal of the narcissist. Now, on one level, they want to hold back from that because they want to keep you in the toy box on the shelf in the stable. But they would get a tremendous fuel surge if they completely broke you, even to the point of your demise. They would get a high of, oh, I must be so powerful, right? This is the level of distortion that they live at. Of course, it doesn't start out like that. When you start out, they're a totally quote unquote in love with you, which is a total infatuation, and they see you as the unexpected promise of the final fuel source. Maybe you're the one that can keep me perpetually fueled, complete, perpetually fulfilled in my narrow, distorted range of fulfillment that's in arrested development. Remember that the narcissist can only have value for experience value from another person to the extent that they can control them as a sense of stability and a sense of significance. That is a extremely narrow window of being able to uh, be filled by another person, right? To be healed from their energy. That is an incredibly narrow window, and it's a dark window too. So that is the nature of the beast, and that's what they evolve to: maximum destruction. So I've had clients that, were in relationships, long distance relationships, and they would move to their narcissistic partner, and immediately after that move, that person would dump them. So they wait till they're completely isolated and at the point of maximum possible damage, and then do execute the damage, because that's the end. They reorient from this person is the savior to the person is the number one enemy, and that is the nature of the beast and nature of the spectrum of their game. Without total destruction, they are in an existential crisis. They question their own power, and that's the nature of these kind of insects and parasites. So the empath, gets suckered into it, and usually only escapes after the discard. So the uh, the dysfunctional story ends at the discard. That's the point of escape, of escape potential. Either it does destroy them, they malinger, or they get out of it. The pain is so intense for the empath or codependent that they evolve from the experience, and that's a potential as well. And that's the goal, to evolve and to avoid and to recognize the nature of this parasitic entity and to reject it. If it comes into your life, if you've been duped again by it, um, externally and internally, it is a distortion of life energy, and ultimately does not serve you. Ultimately, leads to the suffering of all involved. Not only the victim of the narcissist, but the narcissist itself, There is tremendous karmic consequence towards this lifestyle and behavior, and it is a significant challenge for both parties. Ultimately, more so for the narcissist. The because they're actually deriving pleasure from the end pain of the chaotic destruction of the relationship, and the other person really is their goal. They're kind of stuck in that mode at that level of energy experience, and so they have a limited range. It's not exclusive pain. The At the end, the codependent, the narcissistic victim, the empath, they're in exclusive pain, and it's a tremendous opportunity, really. It's an opportunity to escape. It's an opportunity to learn about healthy detachment, um, and it is a high growth, high danger zone, really, that period. So, thanks for listening, and keep all this in mind. Take care.